So I decided to buy an Xbox 360 in 2026. So the reason for that, I'm about to explain. So with so many games coming out on the new Xbox, PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, it makes you think about how soulless games have become. And while there are plenty of 360 games backwards compatible on the Series X, sometimes I want to play on original hardware or some games that are exclusive to the 360. Now let's begin. Okay, so I bought this 360 right here off eBay. This is a 500 gigabyte model, and it came with 25 games with it. So I'm gonna go over those games shortly. Also came with the controller, the power brick, HDMI, everything you would need to start off the 360. This is also the current setup right now. I got a lot of cool stuff. I got Master Chief holding a cool controller, Crash Bandicoot holding a cool controller, Sonic the Hedgehog holding a cool controller, Minecraft Beacon, Creeper, Limited Edition Forza Horizon 6 controller, Sonic Plushie, Master Chief, PS5, Xbox Series X. Anyways, so we got the 360 running. Also, that's my 360 account. It's my regular Xbox account as well. So if you guys want to add me on Xbox or Xbox 360, go ahead. I will accept pretty much all friend invites at this point because I want to be part of the community I'm trying to build. I don't want it to just be a face. I want to be part of it. So with the 360, a ton of games are on there. So I am a huge Need for Speed fan. It is my favorite franchise of all time. I know that's kind of controversial because a lot of the games recently have been kind of like hit or miss. It's been that way since like I don't know, probably like 2007. So I just really like the games because it was a huge part of my childhood. I love cars, everything. Like it's a GTR, my dream car, on a poster that someone drew for me, and then so that's why that's there. Now, lots of stuff on the 360 is cool. The only thing is it's a little slow. You're not gonna get any new games on there because it's just an old console. I had the 500 gigabyte that I mentioned earlier. That it has 500 gigabytes, so realistically, depending on the size, according to some research, it can fit 150 games on there. Now we all know the new consoles can't do that because every game is like 80 gigabytes that comes out these days. So we're gonna go over the 25 games that came with this. But honestly, so far, this is a pretty solid console. This is the first 360 I've ever had. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted a 360 because I grew up having a Nintendo Wii and a PlayStation 2 Slim. So my discs always broke after a while. So, what I will say is that the Xbox 360 is perfect. It is like, if you want a fun gaming console that has like a huge library, I'm either gonna recommend a Nintendo Wii or a 360. Because if you get the Kinect, I don't have a Kinect because I don't want one, but if you had one, you can literally do so many fitness games. Just like even with the some of the car games, if you hold your hands up like a steering wheel and you turn them like this, I'm playing off my phone, so it's a little rough. Like that, but with both hands, it would actually turn the car, which is really cool considering that this came out around 2007, 2008, I think is when the 360 came out. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so that is a pretty solid console. Now I will reveal how much I paid for this after we go over the games because there's 25 games plus the 360 games I've been collecting before I have a 360. Now here's the thing, I do collect video games, but I don't leave them on the shelf. I do play every single game I have, or I'm gonna get around to playing every single game I have because physical media is important. We need to hold on to it. Sony sucks for getting rid of their physical copies. It's a business move that's gonna cause them to lose business. Just remember that. So it's not gonna go well for them. But this is about 360, not a PS5 Sony sucking butt cheeks. So I'm gonna lay out every single 360 game that came with this, and then we'll go over them. I haven't even looked through them yet, so hopefully they all look good. I did see like every single game that came with it, 2 of them I'm not gonna keep because I already have them for like Xbox One or Series X, so it's not worth keeping. So we're gonna go ahead and go over that right now. Okay, so this is the current stack of all the games that came with the 360. So we're gonna go over them one by one. There's 25, so feel free to fast forward through this part. However, I think it's important to document the full 360 experience. So we're gonna start with my small stack first. So here we got Gears of War 2. Complete in box. I don't know if this is worth anything. I'm not really a Gears fan. The disc looks pretty good, honestly. Super clean. I am going to keep this in case I do want to try giving Gears a shot. We'll set that over there. Shout out my second channel. Drop a follow over there if you like Cars of Jesus. Now we got Destiny. Also, potentially complete in box. Looks like it's just the game code, so maybe not complete in box. I don't know how much this is worth. I do have... Sorry, my finger's got in the way of the camera here. I'm trying to do this one-handed. This one also looks pretty good. I think I'm better holding the camera with my right hand. Hold on. There we go. So this is a game I already have on the Xbox Series X. I was giving it a shot. I didn't get too far into it. This is made by Bungie, so same people that made the original Halos, so that's why I gave it a shot, because I do love Halo. So this one I'm not going to keep because I already have it on a copy. We're going to find it over there by Miles Morales. Halo 3. Now the game cover looks a little dark. I don't know if that's like that on purpose, or if this is like a dark cover. Obviously pre-owned. It has a sticker on the back. This came with the console, so complete in box. And it has 2 discs. It has the game disc, which a little scratched up, and then we got the multiplayer disc, which is severely scratched. Now, for some reason, these don't like to sit on top of each other. Because when I got this in the mail with the 360, the game disc was like all over the place, bouncing around. So it could be scratched from that. We are going to keep it because I love Halo, so it's going to go on top of the Gears over there. Now, 2 fat stacks. We're going to go through the shorter one. Oh, they all just fell. It's okay. Let me pick that up. Let's go over the one that fell, which is what it looks like Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. I have no idea if this is worth anything. If I remember to, I'll look it up like on eBay or something and see what these are going for, because if this is worth something, then I'm probably going to try and sell it instead of taking it to a game store for credit. Alright, complete in box. Looks like we have 2 discs in here. Disc 1, which won't pop out. There we go. Disc 1, immaculate condition. And then we have disc 2 with Catwoman on it for some reason. Like I haven't played too many of the Batman games. This one's got someone's fingerprint on it. Hopefully that's not gonna dox them or anything. You never know with this technology these days. Complete in box. Got some DC, and then whatever that is. That's pretty cool. I definitely this is one that I'm like thinking about taking to my local game store for store credit, because I go there a lot. So we're gonna put that over there. Those are the 2 games I don't plan on keeping. So now we have Iron Man 2. Again, I don't play a ton of Marvel games. This is by Sega. I love Sega because I play a lot of Sonic. Complete in box, okay. Disc is kind of scratchy, but should be playable. Now, honestly, half of these games are from franchises that I don't normally play. We're gonna keep that one. Call of Duty Free. Now that's a game you'll never see on the channel again because this is a family-friendly channel. But this is Call of Duty Free. I think this was right when Call of Duty was starting out. Complete in box. Also Tony Hawk's Project. If you, like, that's crazy. Okay, I saw the original Xbox logo and I was like, on a 360 game, advertising for an Xbox game is quite the move. But it's just me being a little goofy. Alright, this one's got some scratches, not too bad. Once again, I'm going to keep this because I might give it a shot. Now we got Fear. First Encounter Assault Recon. This looks like a horror game, potentially. Blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. Oh, that's fun. Whoever had this got it for $6 back in the day. Not a bad deal for a game. Disc is actually pretty solid. There's a few minor scratches. Complete in box. Now, I might give these games a shot. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Now, there's a game. I've only played Rainbow Six Siege a little bit. It's definitely not a game I'm into. So you got a bonus disc. That's like, I don't know, behind the scenes, sneak peeks, nothing cool, I guess. And then that's the game, complete in box, as well as someone's receipt. Hold on, I'm gonna look at that off camera. I don't want to dox anybody. Okay, so I just looked at the receipt. I don't know if I had the camera pointed or not. Someone bought this out of Rhode Island, and they paid $65 for this. So we are gonna keep that because it has some value. Now we have Final Fantasy. Hold on, I gotta do math. I think that's 13. Now Final Fantasy has been a game I've been wanting to try for a while. Don't know if this is the right one to start off with. If you're a Final Fantasy player, let me know. Complete in box. I love it when games have manuals. Oh, 2 discs. So maybe it's a bigger game. You know, let's just go over both of these here. So disc 1, 3 discs. Holy, disc 2 looks immaculate. Disc 3 looks pretty good. It looks like these are probably just game downloads, like the game is big. I remember some games were like that back in the day. Especially if you ever got some of the old Need for Speed PC discs. They had like 4 discs. So, Final Fantasy, yeah, I definitely want to play this. I haven't really done a lot of anime games like this, except Dark Knight's Enfield, which I had a quick series on. I stopped playing it after a while. Battlefield 3 limited edition includes access to Battlefield 3, but okay, well, I'm assuming that was already claimed. Looks like it's complete in box. I think this is a manual. And we got a manual right there, an online pass, in case anyone hasn't activated that. There you go, because I ain't gonna do that. Now we got disc, and then we got the limited edition disc 2 single player campaign, and this is disc 1 multiplayer co-op. So games like this, multiplayer is more popular than campaign. So taking a look, ooh, dude, this disc looks brand new. And then campaign, I love campaign more than the online stuff. Immaculate condition, actually. Now, normally I wouldn't play Battlefield because, you know, if you do follow Need for Speed, they took all the devs off Need for Speed to make Battlefield 6 or something, and now Need for Speed's kind of dead. We are going to keep that. Last one in the shortest deck is Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, award-winning game of 2006. Oh, this must have been a 360 launch title. And it has the Family Hits cover. I don't know if that means it's worth anything. Disc looks pretty good. Complete in box, I like to see that. I like my games complete in box because it helps them keep their value. Alright, now for the fat stack. Far Cry 2. Now, I haven't played a single Far Cry game. I don't normally cover adult video games because, like I said, family friendly channel. Complete in box. disc is sort of scratched, but it should be playable. The only thing that bothers me is this little sticker right there. I like my games looking clean. I mean, they're normally in a bin, so they're not on the shelf, so it's okay. Now I got Bioshock 2 with this holographic cover. Super sick cover, I like it. Complete in box, which is a W. Oh, this disc is beautiful. There's only a few like fingerprints and nonsense on there, so should be good. Oh, looks like we got another Fear game. Complete standalone expansion pack series. So we got this Fear game, and then we just went over this one. So this looks like it was a standalone DLC, complete in box. This one I can tell looks like it was resurfaced, which is totally fine by me. However, this one is broken. So that one does suck. But it's okay because this is... I'm probably not going to play this type of game. I'm not really into horror games. But this one I might sell, but it might not be able to sell too much because of this. Or I might let my dad give it a shot. He's into the first person shooters. Sonic Generations. Now this is one of the best Sonic video games of all time. However, this one came in rough condition. I don't know if this was how it was shipped because when I did get it in the box, there was a bunch of pieces of it in the bottom, and I was like, I'm not gonna try and fix it. And the manual is technically complete in box, but this manual is actually like ripped apart separately. Don't know what happened there. Now, I mean, honestly, this one is pretty scratched. I can tell this one was a loved game, or they just kept putting it back in to do the final boss fight. That one was challenging. That's interesting, actually. Regular 360 case, Platinum Hits disc. Didn't notice that before. Just because Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite video game character of all time, I am going to keep it. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now that's a game. Honestly, I haven't played too many Call of Duties. The only one I actually completed the campaign on was Black Ops 6. We have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare complete in box. Checking the disc quality here. Looks like it was resurfaced, but that's totally fine. I resurfaced a ton of the games I get from eBay because I like them to look nice and I don't want them to lock up on me. Fable Free. Now, I definitely think this might be worth something because Fable is a huge franchise. It has a remake coming beginning of 2027, I think. Ooh, complete in box with this nice journal. Some fingerprints, some scratches. Should still run fine. Especially because some of the other games that I had not gotten resurfaced yet, I have been playing are a lot worse. Assassin's Creed. This is the first Assassin's Creed, if I remember correctly. Now, I have been slowly getting into Assassin's Creed. I do have a couple Assassin's Creed games, especially from Game Pass. Complete in box. Don't know what the two discs are for. Okay, bonus content, so I don't really care about that. I'm normally about the game. Bonus content is pretty cool to have, though. The game discs look beautiful. Bonus content, I'm a little scratched. I don't know if they watch bonus content more than they play the game. I'm gonna keep this because I do want to get into Assassin's Creed. I do love lore. The game's got lore. Now, Assassin's Creed 2. Platinum Hits. Bestseller. Ubisoft. Mature. These games are mature. I thought they were teen. Okay. Oh, you know something new. Blood, intense violence, strong language, yeah, everything you can want in the game, I guess. Complete in box. This one is stuck. There we go. Honestly, scratched, a couple fingerprints. You can probably wipe these down with like a tissue sometimes, it helps. So Platinum Hits, that's pretty cool. I love the silver on it though. Bioshock 1, we went over Bioshock 2 a minute ago. This one is super sticky. I don't like that. complete in box. Ooh, this disc is rough. They can't all be winners after all. Mass Effect, a game I have not yet gotten into. The disc has some fingerprints. Definitely worth giving it a shot. The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. There's a lot of mature games. So there's a lot of intense violence, and I'm not going to show the back cover because there was some dead bodies. Game looks to be in alright condition. A little broken on top, but hey, it's an old game. Can't be mad. Battleship. Now, is this like the board game? Not sure. Complete in box. This looks alright. A couple scratches. Call of, I don't really know how to pronounce the name. I don't want to offend anybody, so Call of Mr. J. Bound in Blood. Sounds demonic. Now let's go ahead and open this up. Complete the box again. Disc, oh, this has some scratches. It should still run fine. Then last game on the stack is Soldier of Fortune Payback. Severely scratched. Should still run though. Alright, so that is literally all the games we went through. I'm most excited to play the Assassin's Creed, because I've already played Sonic Generations before, so there is a ton of great games on the 360 that came with it. I am going to show you guys all the games that I do have on that I bought for the 360 before and after I bought it, because I am collecting some 360 games, because it has one of the best game libraries of all time, especially Call of Duty. If you're into that, I'm not a huge Call of Duty guy. I'm not a big shooting game type of person. There are a couple I will play though, like Halo, Fortnite, and a couple others. I'm gonna show you guys all the games I have for the 360. We just went through all the games that came with it. Now I'm gonna show you guys the games I have collected so far. Okay, so we went from this huge stack of games to this stack of games right here. Now I'm not gonna go and like show you the disc quality of these. Just want to show you what I got. Need for Speed Pro Street, absolute amazing game. Now I got this in a bundle with 4 other Need for Speed games, so I only paid like $50 for all 4. I hated Pro Street as a kid because I had it on the Nintendo Wii. This one beats the Wii version so hard. Better graphics, better gameplay, better physics. Graphics as well. Platinum Hits version, don't know if that makes it worth anything. Absolute banger. Halo Reach. Now this is crazy. I went to my game store. I got this one complete in box for $18. Normally they're a little bit more on eBay, so absolute steal. Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed. I haven't tried out this one yet. I am currently collecting all Need for Speed games because, like I said, it is my favorite franchise. I only have 7 more games I do have to get, so we will be getting probably a little video on that eventually once I collected all the games. This one I hope I like because I do want to try every Need for Speed game that I can find. So I haven't tested this out yet. The disc is a little scratched, so I'm going to have to get it resurfaced. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. If you know the controversy, you do. This one came with Pro Street as well. So that one came in. This one is not complete in box, unfortunately. I don't know if it had a manual or not. I know I like my games complete in box, but it is what it is. These are ones I'm not looking to sell. So honestly, I tried it out yesterday. It's definitely a lot different from Most Wanted 2005. If you know, you know. Need for Speed Shift came as well with the Most Wanted in Pro Street. I haven't tried out this one yet, but the cover alone, it's kind of cool with like the fade thing or whatever coming from the BMW. Super cool. You already know cars, like, come on. The whole reason the whole generation is in the vehicles. This one looks great. Graphics are insane for the time. Definitely, if you can find a good copy, I recommend this over any other version. Got Cars 2, fantastic game. Haven't gotten the chance to try it, make sure it works, but I do have another copy of it for my Series X. Definitely worth it. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. This is an absolute fire game. One of my favorites. I definitely played the remastered version more just because of the online. I think the online for this got shut down. I just now tried the original for the first time a couple days ago. This one also came with Most Wanted, Pro Street, and Shift. So those are 4 games. Now this, I did not mean to grab. This is for Underground 2 Xbox Original. Now, I don't have anything that can play this. I don't have an original Xbox, but I got this for $25 at my game store, and I was like, considering that I can't find a PlayStation 2 version under 50 bucks, I figured if I ever find an Xbox, I'm throwing this in. Same thing with this one. Needs to be Most Wanted for the Xbox. Got it for 25 bucks. Had to flex real quick. Forza Horizon, I got at my game store for 20 bucks back a few months ago because I was collecting the Horizon games. I only have Horizon 1, 4, 5, and 6 right now, so I still need 2 and 3. But this one is pretty fun. I haven't gotten too far into it because Horizon 6 came out when I started it. Fire game, 20 bucks, great deal. Need for Speed to Run, got this for 5 bucks at GameStop Retro. I haven't gotten a shot yet, but like I said, we're collecting every single Need for Speed. Need for Speed Undercover, I got for 18 bucks at my game store. There's a little issue with the cover. It's a little sticky, but I don't want to wipe it down and ruin the cover because it's a pretty sick cover. This game gets a lot of hate. I honestly enjoyed it because I did play it on PC. Definitely the best way to play it, but I am excited playing this on console. I might replay it eventually, or it's just gonna stay in the collection. Need for Speed Carbon, I got off eBay for like 35 bucks. The disc is a little scratched. I am gonna get it resurfaced soon, but absolute heat. The bang of the collection. These games have gone up in value an insane amount. Now, for some reason, this one, when I bought off eBay, said it worked. It does not work as well. It does freeze a lot. So I'm gonna have to get it resurfaced. I'm gonna try and come up with a lot of money to buy another copy because these are like $85 plus. These are going up in value like crazy. This is the most popular Need for Speed. Now, even if this one I never get fixed, the cover is sick. I think it's complete in box as well. It is. This is the whole reason I love BMWs, this game alone. I have a ton of copies of Most Wanted that I can show maybe in a different video, maybe during my when I collect all Need for Speed games. So yeah, this is totally all of the Xbox 360 games I own, not including the PlayStation games I own or the Xbox One Series X games that I own. So yeah, I have a ton of video games. It's a bad habit to start collecting them, so like I'm constantly doom scrolling eBay. It's time for a break, so there's not going to be any games coming soon. But I'm super excited to try out each and every one of these games, except probably the one that's bound in blood. That one, I don't know, that sounds a little demonic. Yeah, this is the whole collection of 360 games. If you want to see my PlayStation collection or my other Xbox collection, let me know down below. Okay guys, so that is the entirety of my 360. Now I will say this is the best console you can get for retro gaming. Super fun, the controls are nice, everything runs very smooth. I ended up paying $240 after tax. We're kind of rounding, I can't remember the exact number, but it was around $240 for the console, 25 games. Now I probably paid more in the entire collection of games I have for the 360 now, besides the ones that came with it, but definitely worth giving it a go. I will say the 360 is one of the best consoles. I'm super happy to live out my childhood dream of wanting one, getting to play all these games that I haven't gotten to play, especially some of these Need for Speeds that never got transferred over or aren't backwards compatible. So yeah, if you guys definitely enjoyed this, let me know. Once again, add me on Xbox at Certif Connor. You saw it in the beginning. I will accept all friend requests, and as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, stay humble, God bless y'all. We'll see you all in the next video. Love you guys. You and only you.